My name is Maninder From. I'm 36 years old. I work in IT and have done for the last 13 years, done a bunch of different roles from tech consultant, sales, and in charge of a recruitment team now. Life before for me, I realized I had a lot more potential. I was showing it in flashes, showing it in 1 or 2% bursts, but I really knew I had a lot more to give. I just wasn't consistent enough. Originally, I was not very happy with where I was. I've put weight on slowly over the years, and I just wasn't happy. And one day I woke up, looked in the mirror and was like, what has happened to me? Stuff's not really fitting. I've gone up multiple sizes. I guess because it creeped up, it wasn't just a big jump from, yes, I'm this weight and it's gone up. Eventually I was like, I've really let myself go. I noticed I started to feel more slow, more lethargic, and I just felt more tired as well. But because it's a gradual thing, you're busy with work, you're busy with life, you don't realize that actually you've not put yourself first. So I reached out through Instagram. I saw Juggy posting lots of material about the CHR, and then that's where it really sparked my interest because I started to resonate with it, started to click with it, and that's when I decided to reach out. What have I achieved in my journey today? I think the main thing is stopping the mentality of all or nothing. And I didn't realize this, but I would have a couple of weeks of perfectionism, great results. But by doing that, I realized I was burning myself out, and then I would have 2 or 3, 4 weeks of nothing effectively. I'd be stuck into a yo-yo cycle. It took me a long time to figure that out and break that cycle. During the CHR, I've lost 26 kg. My motto is be like a tortoise, slow progress, steady progress. However, if I had to kind of review at the start of the CHR, I'd have progress, which would go down, then I'd yo-yo up. I'd kind of go back a little bit to my old habits, trying to break those cycles. You go to a social event, they're offering you drinks, you kind of have it. Whereas over the last period, I've been way more consistent. I've been selective where I want to have a drink or what food I want to eat. And I had this summer 15 weeks back to back, every weekend a social or a holiday or something. And I'm really proud that I maintained my weight. And then the periods that I had a little bit more free, my weight has naturally just decreased. It doesn't feel like a diet to me anymore. It just feels like a way of life. I'm just doing those little things, whether it's controlling my diet, controlling my steps or the exercise, because it's just a part of life now. It just feels normal. The biggest impact this has had is on me, because now I am being way more present with friends, with family, in particular my wife, in particular my parents. Sometimes I'd be physically sitting in the room and I would just not be present. My mind is thinking about something else, maybe I'm not happy about something else. Now I can kind of switch that off and be more focused in the room. This has inspired other people for sure. I think one from a work perspective as well. My progress was posted on social media. I didn't realize actually my results can impact others as well. And then I think naturally just around home, eating healthy, that rubs off on my wife and my parents as well, because they're like, okay, well, he's doing that, why can't we do that as well? By seeing the physical changes, it allowed me to just be more calm in situations, reduce my stress and have more energy, whereas before I would feel more anxious, I would feel more stressed, so that has been the biggest change for me. I've had a number of challenges along the way. I've had family members unfortunately pass away, I've had pressures at work, outside of work, family drama and politics. My biggest challenge that I've overcome is realizing that I need to put myself first and not other people. I've always put other people first, whether it's friends or family or work. And then the health and fitness, I thought I was doing a good job and performing at the gym, and I would for those couple of hours, but I wasn't consistent enough with the gym, the food, my steps, my health, my well-being, taking care of myself mentally and physically. And that's the biggest and fundamental changes. I'm putting myself first. Sounds selfish, but if I put myself first, everything else is taking care of itself, and everything else I'm a lot more happy with. Relationships with my friends, my family, work, but the biggest thing is I'm a lot more happier personally. For me, there is still more to achieve. I'm definitely on the latter end of my journey, but I know again, there's more potential for me to unlock. Who knows, maybe I could have 6-pack abs, I don't know. I've never thought about that, but now I'm starting to believe it. For example, my VO2 max has gone sky high through the roof. I'm performing much more stronger at the gym. So for me, it's like, what more can I unlock? And it's trying to break that old mindset still of like, oh, you could never achieve this. And actually it's like, well, no, just keep taking one step at a time and let's just see where this journey goes. I'm a little bit cautious about where I invest my money, but for me, this has been a really good investment because I've unlocked so many different changes in myself, which I didn't realize before. And I'm future-proofing myself as well. You know, for a short period of time in my life, I'm really focused on myself, but I know this investment has already had the impact and it's going to set me up for the next 10, 15, 20 years. It's not about now, I'm making the changes now, but it's how am I going to turn up for my future family, whether I have kids as well, how am I going to have the energy as well? So that's what was really important to me, is focusing on the future, but how can I make those significant changes now?